There it is. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever the world you might happen to be. My name is Ghost Dog, and I will be your host. How's everybody doing tonight? Who is that? Miss Donna? Good to see you, girl. Still looking for the elusive funds? Which we really, really need in this house, but all I can do is hope and pray, right? All you can do is hope and pray. I did try to go to the hospital today. Had an appointment, but I could not get a ride. So I have to reschedule and hope I can get a ride. So anybody gets their pants in a wad, I'm trying. Besides, it doesn't hurt as bad the last couple of days. The other night I had extreme diarrhea. Lasted all day Sunday. Or Sunday night, I should say. I don't know if that took pressure off or if that was the issue or whatever. But it's a whole lot better than it was. But yeah, we worked on the car again yesterday as well. But now I need somebody that knows what the hell they're doing because I'm trying everything. Colleen and I, we worked on that thing for a few hours and we still cannot get that son of a bitch lined up. Well, we got it lined up, we just can't get it to come together. And I'm absolutely running out of ideas as to why she's not pressing together. But we got to get that car running some way, somehow, very quickly. If I could get this $100 tonight, it'll last us 2 or 3 nights, and then maybe we'll get the car together and we can make our own money, even if it's just a few bucks. But we gotta have some funds, folks. We're out, you know. And what do you expect? 3 months, no work, no income. We stretched everything out as far as we freaking can. And now I got like less than a buck on either of my accounts. So anything will help. 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks. Somebody's got deep enough pockets, 100 bucks. I could shut the fundraising down. I'm gonna use part of that. If I have to, I'll freaking catch a cab. Didn't even have money to, because I thought about that. It's like, oh, I'll just catch a cab. Well, no, you ain't, Ghost Dog. You got no fucking money. Regardless if the pain is going away, it's just I still need to get that looked at. So have to reschedule and try to find another way to get a ride there. Mr. Mike, he's working night shifts, so he's sleeping during the day. I sent him a message asking him what time would be good that he's awake for a couple hours. That way I can schedule the appointment around that time and get this thing taken care of. Shut some people up. And I mean that in the nice way. Last night, Colleen made some chicken legs. Pretty good, especially when you add some barbecue sauce to it. It actually tastes really good. Last night, though, I just could not stay off that toilet. Trust me, I'm happy about it too. Been sleeping a lot. I think I did have a cold. I think I'm finally getting over that. I think. But I don't have a fever. I'm not hot or anything like that. Don't have the chills or anything. Yeah, we stayed out yesterday as much as we could until my fingers start freezing up. Wanted to go out today, but it only got up in the 30s, and that wind is blowing so hard. It's temperatures all day today was 10 degrees. It's like, what the hell, Mother Nature? Come on. But I'm most definitely thinking we're going to need a third hand, maybe a fourth hand. I need somebody to get underneath there with me, balls enough to get underneath that car with me, because somebody's got to watch the alignment where the two parts come together. Somebody's got to watch that, make sure it's even, and then watch the holes where the bolts go, make sure they stay even. And then you need somebody to push on the transmission while I turn the teeth to line that spindle up. And I'm only one person. I'm only one person. I only can do so much by myself. I only can do so much by myself. So yeah, more or less continuing. Try to raise $100. Like I said, we get that. We got enough stuff. We'll have enough to last us 2 or 3 days, and possibly a cab if I need a cab. Because I made promises, and I'll be damned, I'm going to break them. I don't break promises if I can help it. And the hospital's over a mile away, so I'm definitely not walking that. That's for damn sure, especially in this cold. So here we sit, folks, praying for a miracle. Praying there's some good people out there that can help us out, generous people that can help us out. Like I said, I'm only doing this because we've been broke down for 3 months. No outside, no external income coming at all because the car is our job. And without the car, we can't work. It's just that simple. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. It's facts are facts. This ain't a scam. This ain't greed. This isn't, oh, I like to try to get some extra money. No, no, no. It ain't like that. I wouldn't ask if I didn't need it. I just wouldn't ask. The family would not be asking if we didn't need it. And that's fact. So if I could get like maybe 10 people, 20 people, $5 each, 10 people, $10, somebody's out there generous enough just to help us out flat so I could stop this, it would be greatly appreciated in more ways than you could ever understand. Because I've said it over and over again, I hate doing fundraisers, especially for myself. I, I, I'm a little mad because one, I know I'm not being sexist, just the way I was brought up. The male of the house, the oldest male of the house, is responsible for the family. Nowadays, the oldest gender of the house should be responsible for the family. So if like say it's just mothers in the house with kids, which much respect to that. Uh, don't start, Donna, and I'm not calling no damn ambulance. And yes, you do end up paying for it. It comes out of your health insurance. So I'm gonna get it taken care of. I'm not worried about it. It just I'll get it taken care of. I made a promise I would, and I'm going to do that. Today, like I said, the only reason I didn't go today is because I couldn't get a ride. And that's that. That's just all there is to it. So I don't want to hear any more about it. I've made my statement. I said I will get it done. Have a great night. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, can't figure out why that transmission won't come together. It just we got it lined up. Right now it's sitting and it's perfectly lined up. The holes are lined up and everything else, but she just will not press together. We are so close, so freaking close, yet so far away. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I actually I am feeling a little bit better. Last night I couldn't stay off the toilet, and like I said, it took a lot of pressure off me, and I think that was the biggest issue. I was so constipated that it just literally put a lot of pressure on me. So I do feel a lot better. It's not as painful as it was. I'm still going to go to the hospital. That's all there is to it. And literally, I want to stop talking about it because I am going to do it. I was going to go today. I just could not get a ride. So I'm rescheduling and I'm going to get it done. I want to get it done. It isn't that I'm trying to avoid it or anything like that. I just, you only do what you got at hand. Right now, my main focus is to raise this $100 so I can stop asking, and then try to figure something out how to get that transmission put on the engine, reschedule, and if I can raise this $100, I will take part of that and use it for a taxi. So don't get your panties in a wad. I am going to do it. Miss Fallon, she goes, oh, I want proof. I ain't giving proof. Why the fuck do I need to show you proof on that? That's 35 regular temperature. Put the wind on there. It's 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees outside. And that wind chill will get you before the actual temperature. Like I said, we need 3 or 4 people. 1 to push and pull. 2 to guide the tail. 3 to watch the whole lines. And 4, watch the gap, make sure she stays even. And turn the flywheel teeth till that spindle snaps into place. I just got to find somebody else with balls enough to go underneath that car with me, because they have to be under the car to see those holes. And we get it together, somebody's got to start throwing those bolts in, lock it in. I want to thank you folks for coming in. I greatly appreciate it. I want to thank everybody's concern about my health. We're going to get it taken care of, not a problem. Like I said, I just didn't have a ride today, so I couldn't go the way I wanted to. So, we'll get it. But it's a whole lot better. It really is a whole lot better. Like I said, I took a lot of pressure out of my gut last night. And I think that was the driving factor. I was just so constipated. I feel a whole lot better today than I did yesterday. Yesterday I just couldn't, I just felt so sick. I just did not feel right. But like I said, once the bowel movement kicked in, and I have no idea because I didn't take any magnesium citrate or nothing. It's just out of the blue. I was in and out of that bathroom for like 6, 8 hours. And I think everybody, anything I ate from when I was a childhood came out of me. I know, a little TMI, I'm sorry. So I have my phone right here. Anybody willing to help out, pay links are up there. Like I said, we're only looking for $100. I'll get us by to the next 2 or 3 days. And then we'll find somebody, find something to get that car put together. Because once we get the transmission on, it's really not going to be that hard to put the rest back together. I mean, the next hardest thing is literally the cradle. And that's just lining the engine up. So twisting the engine a little bit, whatever we got to do. And once we get those bolts in, it's literally just pop, pop, pop. Everything else gets put together. Matter of fact, we get that transmission, get the engine hoisted back up and bolted in. get that cradle, I could do a whole bunch of other stuff while Colleen's up there putting plugs back together, plugging things in. Then after that, literally, it's just changing the spark plugs, changing the passenger side caliper out, and finding out where that hose is leaking for the radiator. Fix that, and put the wheels on and go. Just like that. Go, go, go. Go, 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 gadget. That way we get the car ready, and Collie could drop me off at the hospital and pick me up in about 2 weeks. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. It's just cabin fever is getting to all of us. Even Miss Page, our youngest, asking, "You know when the car's going to get done?" No, we don't. There's only one thing holding us from finishing that car. Like I said, it's getting that transmission to slide back into where it's supposed to go. That is literally what's holding us back. We pushed, we pulled, we used guide screwdrivers to guide the holes, the bolt holes up. We got it lined up right now. It's over the flywheel. It's perfectly centered as far as I could see. And trust me, it ain't getting any better. I already told Colleen. She said she can already see uh, cataract in my right eye, which is my good eye. It's where I'm reading and doing everything with. Uh, she says she can see a little bit, and that ain't good because that means I got about a month and then I'm blind. Then I will be blind. Because I'm already blind in my left eye. So yeah, let's raise these funds, folks. If you can, share it out, get the word out. That way we don't have to worry about funds for a few days. Sorry about that. Space heater really works. Or Colleen cranked up the heat. I don't know, either or. Uh, yeah, what it does is it just completely makes everything real. It's like looking through opaque glass. I mean, you still can see through it, but you're not seeing anything really. It's just shapes and objects. And if it's dark out, you might as well just be wearing an eye patch. I was told that if you zoomed in on my left eye when I'm looking up, you can actually see it through the live. Last night I was practicing walking around with my eyes shut, going to the bathroom. If I walk slow, I really won't run into anything. I got it, kind of got everything memorized. Got the steps. There's 5 steps going down to the base step to the first section, and then it turns, and then you got 10, 11 steps down to the downstairs floor, and then if I hook to the left a little bit, about a foot, and then continue straight forward, I could get to the chair inside. If I come down, I turn left, put my hand out, catch the corner of that dresser, I can get to the kitchen. So I'm pretty much ready for it. It's really going to make me sad until I get cataract surgery done that I won't be able to see for a while. My vision is everything to me, especially when I used to have 20/10 vision. I used to joke around and say I could see the hairs on a gnat's ass at 100 yards away. But it's kind of funny. When I was a kid, I lived with 2 foster parents. Both were ministers, and they used to take me to Bible camps all the frickin' time. Every summer, I was going to some Bible camp for a month. And one of the Bible camps, believe it or not, I think it was in Pennsylvania. Uh, their whole thing was for 3 weeks. Each week was a different disability. We had to be blind for a week. We had to be deaf for a week, and we had to be I forget the third one, mute. We couldn't talk for a week, and literally we wore blindfolds every single day from morning to night, and even wore it to bed. And I tell you what, that's a trick. You know, you really don't realize how important your senses are until you lose them. You don't realize, like I just said, how important, especially your vision. You know, you take your vision for granted. You don't even think about it, and then when it's gone, it's crazy. I know if I can't get it fixed sooner, I know there's going to be about a month I will be using some kind of stick to get me around. I do know how to use a blind man cane, so it won't be new to me. Stairs are usually the hardest. You really, really got to know how many steps there are. And I know what side of the family it gets it from. It's from my mother's side. Because my mother had cataracts, my grandmother had cataracts. But my dad's side, nah, never had an issue. Well, I found out walking to the bathroom, like I said, I was experimenting, keeping my eyes shut, going to the bathroom. Not only does it, you can't see anything, but believe it or not, I was had a real hard time balancing myself when I couldn't see. Like I said, my left foot is numb, but I still can feel the pressure of anything underneath it. Oh wow. Oh God. she is. I knew she was somewhere around here. Yeah. Welcome to the life of the ghost dog. Going through shit, but almost done. Almost done. Just need a little bit more help while we're waiting to get the transmission in. Because we're out of a bunch of stuff. And like I said, it's just $100. It's not like 500 or 1,000 or anything like that. I mean, yeah, we could absolutely use it, but we only ask for what we need. That's why you've seen a bunch of them, because I don't ask for a shitload of money at once. Because I think it's wrong. Hey, cute. Hey, Natalie. Oh, wow. How the hell did you break a femur? A femur is like one of the strongest bones in the body. What do you want, Theo? What are you complaining about now? Well, come here. Our cat meowing up a storm. Wants attention. I kind of hope I can raise this money tonight, and I'll have to worry about this tomorrow. Sure, the wind's finally died down. And now it's too damn dark to work out there. But man, was it blowing today. Holy cow, dropped the temperature down to 10 degrees. Mother Nature, that makes it a little hard to work on the car. Yeah, I went downstairs earlier. And my oldest was down there, and she goes, "How's the car coming along?" I said, "It's 10 degrees outside. What do you think?" She goes, "Well, of course." I was like, "It ain't my damn fault." She goes, we need to have it 100 degrees. I said, no, I won't work in 100-degree weather either. I don't want to sweat my ass. I did that last summer. Kept getting in my eyes, made everything slippery. Two or three times, both Colleen and I almost passed out. It was so hot. About 50, 60 degrees, perfect. I could stay out there all day from morning to night. I'm still waiting to see if anybody's going to help us family out. Need some angels out there. Only need $100, folks. That's it. And I'm only asking because we done dried everything out. We stretched it as far as we absolutely could. Car's still not running yet because we're having the hell of a time trying to get that transmission back in place. We keep looking to see if there's something blocking it, getting in between the engine and the transmission, and nothing. All wires are out of the place, hoses are out. There's nothing there to keep that engine from sliding, to keep that transmission from setting. The only thing I could think of literally is the spindle. But that's the problem. I need 3 or 4 people to work that transmission while I crank the flywheel to get the teeth to line up on the spindle. So it will slide in. We got grease on it, so we just got to get that transmission, because once I've said it before and I'll say it again and again, as soon as we get the transmission bolted on, the rest of it's going to be a piece of cake. It won't take us maybe 6-7 hours to finish the car up. And we could drive. We could make our own damn money. But being a weekday, nobody's available to help us. I need some muscle. Ouch. Tomorrow's going to be another cold day, so it'll be a perfect time to go to the hospital. But like I said, we don't have no money for taxis, and we just can't find a ride. Hence the reason why I was not able to go today, because nobody was available. So it is important that I raise this money. Please. I'm asking you folks, please. If you can help out, I would greatly appreciate it. You're doing two things. If we could raise this money, you're helping me out and you're helping the family out to get us by for the next couple of days. So anything, $5, $10, $20, anything will help, people. Anything will help. So if you could share this out, great. How's Mama doing, Natalie? Having some pain? I can relate. I can most definitely relate. Well, I hope she gets better soon. I really, really do. You go back to work in the morning? Take me with you. See, we'd be outdoor dashing right now. If we had another car that we could borrow, we'd be door dashing right now. And I wouldn't have to ask for help. We just don't have any other vehicles, so we just nobody to borrow from. Nothing. And we can't rent one because we don't have any money. Somebody's got a spare vehicle, send it over our way. I'll make sure the oils gets a new oil and new filter when we return it. And it'll be full of gas. Like I said, folks, it isn't that we're being lazy. It isn't that we don't want to work. We want to work. We really, really want to work. I got a lot of medical issues I need to attend to. I got to get a full medical workup, blood, x-rays, and everything else like that so I could get SSDI going, so I could get my SSDI. I really wish those stimulus checks would come out. Not only would it help us with the car, we could probably get somebody like a mobile mechanic or somebody, hire a mobile mechanic to finish that car up. For everything I'm seeing and hearing, those checks are coming out within the next month. Matter of fact, a lot of people, especially if you're on any type of Social Security program, uh, they're one of the first ones going to be getting it, and more likely it's going to align to when they get their actual Social Security benefits. And you paid taxes last year. So if you filed for taxes last year and on any type of Social Security benefit government program, you are going to be one of the first ones to get that stimulus deposited. And it's not a maybe, it's not a if, it's definitely going to happen. It's just they're going through who's going to get it first and how it's going to be paid out and whatnot. I do know, I've heard it on 5, 6, 7 different sources, and they're all saying the exact same thing. Uh, the best way to get it is you better check with your IRS, make sure you got your deposits lined up with your bank account. That for direct deposit. If you don't, and you still qualify, it's going to be a few months for them to send the actual check out. So, folks are in line for that. Make sure you got your IRS lined up with your bank account, because that'll be the fastest way. And like I said, it's supposed to be going out. Rumor is, and I'm not gonna state that it's 100% true because rumors are rumors. But rumors is a lot of people are starting to get them, which I highly doubt because I think that would be the talk of the century, right? But as far as everything else, yeah, it's all legit. It's real. It's just you got to make sure everything's lined up. You got to make sure. I know I talked to Colleen last night. I said, "Does your Social Security or your taxes come back to your bank?" And she said, "Pretty much, yeah, it does." So she won't have to worry. But what I've been reading and more accurate information is the fact that, like I said, a couple of things. One, you had to have done your taxes last year. Two, you got to make sure your banks are lined up with your taxes. Three, you're more likely going to get your stimulus check when you get your Social Security benefits. So like Colleen's is on the 1st, so if she's going to get hers, it's going to get the stimulus on the 1st, joined together with her regular check. Now there is a possibility, a very slim possibility, that you could get it earlier. But like I said, all in all, it's legit. It's going through, and everything like that. It's just right now they're just lining shit up, and I can understand that taking a while because you're talking millions and millions of people with different ways of getting their SS government. But I guess SSI, Social Security government programs, SSDI, SSI, SS, whatever, uh, they're like almost the first ones are going to be getting it because it's the easiest. It's just literally finding the names, matching the information up, hitting a button, and it's gone. It's sent. The rest of it's going to be a little bit harder, which makes a lot of sense. And like I said, if you don't have a direct deposit for your taxes, then they're going to have to send a check, and they're waiting. They're going to pay out everybody else first before they actually send checks out. That is all documented. It's all verified through multiple sources. I watched 2 or 3 people that actually talk with the Washington every single day. So it's legit. It's just gotta wait. Well, you know what it's kind of funny you say that, paranormal gaming. John actually died in the car. In that car. Or no, it wasn't that car. It was the Malibu that he died in. My bad. I'll take that away. I'll retract that story. See, Colleen's brother passed away here a couple years ago, and him and his girlfriend were actually on the way to the hospital to get his dialysis done, and he wasn't feeling good. And when they got in the car, John died. He just died right there in the front seat. Well, Sue managed to revive him, drove her to the hospital, and that's when he passed away the second time. So it's very, very possible. But then again, we don't know the history of the HHR. Somebody else could have died. I do know for a fact that HHR has been in a wreck before. That's evident. You can see they hit it on the quarter panel on the driver's side because when they replaced the quarter panel, they never got everything straight, and you can see the damage. So that car definitely wasn't an accident, and it was a front end accident. Now, it's many times I've been under it and looking at the frame. It don't look like the reason they were able to sell it again because nothing happened to the frame. The frame is still true and straight, but it had a lot of body damage because you can see a lot of body damage repair. And it was all on the driver's side. How many of you guys would be interested? Because Colleen's got a brand new camera. I bought it for her a few years ago. Very, very rarely used. And I know it can record. How many of you guys want to see me when it's nice out in the next couple days? A recording of us fixing the car. Would you guys be interested in something like that and watch that video? Because I know I did it once when I fixed the wheel hub on there. That was like a 6 to 8 hour show, and it was live streamed. Would you guys be interested in something like that? Because like I said, Colleen's got a really, really good camera. I bought her a really, really nice one. You said that'd be cool, game. 'Cause we got tripods and everything else like that, and it'll be unedited. I'll tell you that right now. If we had a good signal, a really good signal, if there was a way we could put the rotor in the kitchen, I know for a fact we could do Wi-Fi, straight up Wi-Fi from the house. But we're not gonna rewire the house just to put the rotor in the kitchen. Because see, the kitchen is closest to the car. The rotor's in the front of the house. You got a lot of appliances in between the rotor and the backyard. That's why we get really, really bad uh, Wi-Fi signal out there. Otherwise, I just do it right through the phone. I tried it here a while ago where I thought I was live streaming. It wasn't, and you guys only saw like 7 minutes or 4 minutes of it. So yeah, I think that's what it'll do. You know, I see a couple of you guys are up for it. That's what we'll do. We'll get camera. We'll get Colleen's camera all batteried up, juiced up, and everything else. We'll get. I think you got an SSD card that's clean, right, Colleen? I would love to have it as a live version, but you know, like I said, our Wi-Fi is just not that strong out there to do it. Now, I'm pretty sure if I looked at their camera, I bet you that thing is Wi-Fi adaptable, where you could actually do live streams from her camera. Because, like I said, it's a real nice, fancy camera. I think I paid almost $1,000 for that camera. It's a badass little camera, I'll tell you that. It's big, it's bulkier, but I think it's a what do they call that? A DL or SDL or something like that. Not a cheap camera, I'll tell you that. Oh, come on, people, please donate if you can. Seriously, we really do need this money. If you can help out, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And the family will thank you so much. Like I said, if I could raise this $100, we're good for 2, 3 days. We just need it now. Please, 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 if you can help, please do. Like I said, it's going to be cold again tomorrow. Just the way the weather is, it'd be a perfect time if I could raise enough money. I could probably catch a cab to the doctor's. Somebody suggested I call the ambulance. Like, are you freaking kidding me? Oh, it's free. No, it's not. Everybody thinks an ambulance ride is free. No, it's a service. It's just like everybody thinks, oh, call a fire truck. It's free. Nope, you end up paying that. Those services are not free. The only service you're going to get for free, but you end up usually going to jail, and that's the cops coming out. But fire services, ambulance services, emergency services, nope, they are not free. You end up paying it. You probably don't see it, but look into your insurance. You'll see it. God forbid you have to get a helicopter ride. Those services are not free. And our hospital is over a mile away, and I'm damn, I'm going to walk that. I might be dying, but I ain't dying that fast. I got too many people in this house that won't let me die. God, I'm trying to manifest some donations. I really am. I'll probably have a heart attack if something came in. One of you guys, one of you gals donated. I'd probably shit my pants. My pay links are up on top. They do work. Like I said, 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, anything will help. The goal is 100. That way I don't have to do this for 2, 3 days. This isn't new. I've been trying for the last 3 lives to raise this money. It's the same one. I just wish Mr. Jerry was out there. God, Jerry would help us out in a heartbeat. But he's gone. I don't know where he's at. But he's helped us so much in the past. I don't expect to ever see or hear from him again. Actually, I'm more concerned about Jerry because I hope he's okay health-wise, because his last comment that he sent in his last donations a couple of weeks ago or so, uh, he put on there, oh, I hope I'm still alive to see the car running. Kind of cryptic. And we did find videos of him from 3 years and 5 years ago, 2 videos. And he was an elder gentleman then. So, Mr. Jerry, if you're out there, you're watching, lurking, whatever, we pray to God. This family's praying to God you're okay. We love you, man. We really do. But a Jerry would really, really save this family right now. Like I said, we're really, really close to getting back to normal. It's just the delays. It's run us out completely, and we have things we need that you cannot get with the EBT. I've retried the survey thing again. No success. Not whatsoever. I see a couple new loan sharks out there. I tried one of them. denied. So yeah, I really am trying to help myself, but it's not working. So I have to rely and pray to God there are some people coming in that can help us out. As soon as we get the car running, we don't have to rely on anybody no more. We could take care of ourselves. Even if it's just Colleen, we still could take care of ourselves. We just need help. Just a little bit more help. Not much. Just $100. That's it. That's go. They'll get us by for the next 3 days. So yeah, if you can help out, please do. I know I'm going to get trolls out there like, he's out there trying to raise money again. Well, actually, it's not again. It's the same fundraiser. And if anybody does not believe that we're going through this shit, you're more than welcome to come over. You are more than welcome to come over. You're more than welcome to go out there and try to put that transmission in. A few days ago, we had my neighbor Mike had his son-in-law or brother-in-law come over to try to help. Actually, we ended up with 4 people. And even with them, I ended up telling them, I said, told you, it's not easy. We could not get it in. With 4 people, we could not get that transmission back on. 4 people trying to help me get that transmission back in place. Couldn't do it. And I know for a fact they actually thought they could help out. They thought maybe it was just manpower. Nope. It's the transmission itself. It just won't slide in. Now, is there something we're doing wrong? Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. We're just missing something. We're just literally missing something. And it's probably so simple that I'll be kicking my ass for the next 2 years. Like, why didn't I figure that out? Why didn't I see that? Why didn't I come up with this idea? But until then, until that happens, we're at square one. Everything's brand new underneath there. We just can't slide the damn transmission back in place. It just won't slide back in place. And yes, just to get it out there, out of the way, it is the correct parts. Every part fits. So it isn't the wrong parts. It isn't the wrong putting it back together wrong. No. Everything is correct. Everything is fits. It just won't come together. And my number one biggest thing is I can't get enough people to push on that transmission, hold it in place. See, they got to hold it in place. They have to put pressure on there, not too much pressure, because if you put too much pressure on there, you're just going to lock it out, so I can't even turn anything. And if I try turning, I will end up turning the transmission spindle. So it's a real delicate procedure. It's greased up. I just got to get somebody to hold it in place, the exact alignment, and then somebody put enough pressure on there so when I turn the flywheel, the spindle will fall into the grooves it needs to fall into, and then it will go into place. Right now, it is literally about an inch space. You just got 1 inch to go. It's as much as I can see, and yeah, I'll admit I'm not seeing that good, but as much as I can see until it's perfectly aligned. Right now, it is perfectly aligned. We just can't squeeze it together. Colleen's tried pulling on it. I got my tandem puller so she could pull on the floor jack. Can I help you? I love you, baby girl. This is my youngest.
I know.
So,
I got scratched.
by what?
Theo, I had to clip his nails, his front ones.
Oh, that was stupid. You wear gloves when you do that. Those things are like razor blades.
That's why I had to clip them.
And that's why I said, why? He doesn't. He doesn't claw people.
You sure about that?
Yeah, well, you're manhandling him. What do you expect? I'd do the same thing.
But
Matter of fact, I'm gonna have to have one of your girls cut my nails because I can't see it.
ask Sage to do that, not me.
Every
I
time I
can't.
do it, I end up biting my skin.
Oh, I bite my skin as well.
No, 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 no. With the clippers, I'm cutting into my skin.
Yeah.
I can't judge because my eyes are so fucked up. I cannot see anything, and that's really what hurts me the most. Is I can't see to take care of my own fucking self. I'm sorry. I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm just
It's okay.
disgusted the fact that I'm going fucking blind.
It's okay. Love you.
I love you. I'm still very much alive. Yeah, I'm 57, but I'm still very much alive. I ain't going anywhere. I just don't like the fact that I can't do something as simple as clip my own fucking fingernails. Yeah, there's a lot of personal shit going on with me particular, but I don't really tell anybody that because you guys don't need it. You know what? Actually, I don't have anybody out there trolling me. Thank God. But there's a real simple answer to that. Delete them. Like I said, if anybody wants to come out here and see, verify if anything I'm saying is true, you're more than welcome to come over. You're more than welcome. You think I'm bullshitting you with the car? You're more than welcome to come out and try to do it yourself. One thing this family is not doing, we are not lying. Never have we lied to you. Never will we make up stories. We don't do that. We don't need to do that. If we could do this on our own, we'd be doing it. I do not ask for help. I'm one that doesn't like to ask for help. I was taught that way. My dad would be smacking me along the head so hard right now if he was still alive, knowing I was out here asking for help. But when you exhausted every single avenue, every single path, every single option, and nothing comes out of it, nothing, you're stuck with this, and this is the only thing I know how to do left that I still can see, I still can do. By God, family comes first, and I'm going to make sure this family's taken care of. If it means me looking like an ass, me getting trolled, me getting called names, so be it. So be it. You're not going to phase me anymore. As long as my family's getting taken care of, I don't give a shit what you call me, what you think about me, how you feel about me. I don't give a damn. I honestly don't give a rat's ass. Somebody tried attacking me a couple years ago. Didn't phase me one bit. Because it wasn't the truth. You're going to come after me, you best better fucking have evidence. And not made up bullshit evidence, real evidence. I have no wants, I have no warrants, I'm not on any list. And I know that for a fact because I just checked it myself here a few months ago because I was applying for something else and I had to make sure I had a clean record, which I do. Fuck, I'm so damn clean. I feel like I should steal a piece of candy just to mar up my record somehow. I'm too fucking honest. That's my biggest issue. I'm too damn honest. But I'm too old to be making up bullshit anymore. I'm not going to gain anything out of it. I'm simply not going to gain anything making up bullshit. I don't have time for bullshit. I honestly don't have time for bullshit, and so I won't deal with it. It's that simple. So anybody out there watching and lurking and thinking shit, have fun. You're more than welcome. You know, nobody's stopping you. But don't try to take that shit to me because it ain't gonna work. I only did one live of me actually trying to work on the car, and like I said, because of the Wi-Fi, uh, it cut out 4 minutes into the live. You see me going up to the car. I think you see me actually opening the hood, and that was it. It cut out, and I didn't even know it cut out. I spent 15 minutes pointing out things and whatnot, and all the time it wasn't recording. Anybody out there thinks they're tired of seeing me do this and whatnot? Well, help me out. That way I can stop this. I don't have to do this. I don't want to be doing this shit. Don't be part of the problem, be the solution. Man, it's getting hot here. I'm starting to sweat. And right now, the solution is to try to help me find some donors that are willing and generously will help. That way I can shut this show down. It'll kill two birds with one stone. It'll help the family get what they need, and two, it'll shut the show down so I don't have to be doing this. I don't know why anybody thinks that, oh, it's just easy, just jump in the car and go. Just go to the hospital. You gotta have a ride. I can't even afford a fucking taxi cab. My getting a ride to anywhere is pretty much over. So please, if you're out there and you can help, we would greatly, greatly appreciate it. It's that simple. No tricks, no angles, straight up facts. House needs about $100. That's like what, 20 people at $5? good old days, people helping people. Last night I was thinking about if I could go back in time, what some of the things I would do. Well, one of the first things I'd do, I wouldn't buy a Chevy. I'd buy a car I know was reliable. Even if it costed a couple $1,000s more. I had the money. Hey, cute kitty kitty. I'm actually feeling a little bit better, a whole lot better, to be honest. Just right now, I'm just trying to raise enough funds to get us by for the next couple days. Something I've been trying for the last 2, 3 days. It was the same fundraisers. It's like part 3 or part 4 of the same fundraiser. Just got to raise the money. Like I said, it's not like $100, not $1,000. It's just $100. Did I just say that wrong? I probably did. And why am I sweating my ass off? Wow. We just got hot up here. Who's going to be the first to help this family? Who's going to be the first? Who's got guts? Thank you. Who's afraid? Who's not afraid to help this family? And if you're one of them out there is like, I would love to help, but I can't, I understand. You don't need to tell me. Just looking for people that can help. It's only a lousy $100. I'd give anything to see my phone go off saying somebody donated. I'd be so fucking happy. Saying there are still good people out there. There are still generous people out there. And I know you guys are out there. I know there's a lot of people that would love to be able to help, but simply can't. And I understand that. I absolutely do. But it's not you I'm looking for. It's honestly strangers, people that don't know me from Adam. Hear my story. The family story. Understand why we're doing this. That's the people I'm looking for. Like I said, if I could get 10 people at $10, the show would be done. And if anybody thinks, oh, we just wait him out, he'll stop. No, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop until we get this $100. We need this $100. Not $500, not $1,000, not $2,000. We could use it, but we don't need it. We need just enough to get us by for the next 2, 3 days. That's what we need. I've said it before multiple times and I'll say it again. We're not greedy people. We're not going to ask for more than what we need at the minute, at the moment. I'm no professional fundraiser. I'm not big enough to get the word out to everybody, so I need your help to share the word out. Because I guarantee you there's people out there who would help us if they knew what was going on. You know, they got this promotion thing on Twitter. They could reach out to hundreds of thousands of people, but I can't even afford to get it promoted. I got on here and it said, "Oh, you're not verified." Sorry, I can't afford to get verified on fucking Twitter or X. So why I put on there my live stream link. Do you want to be verified? Do you want to know if it's really me? Come on over. Link up. That's where most of you guys are coming from. Because I only got it in one place. I don't have it on Facebook. I don't have it on Instagram, TikTok, or anything like that. It's literally just on my X. And I know people are seeing it on my X because when I go check the status, I've already had 8 people looked at my post. I see people out there sharing. Thank you. And reposting. That's what we need. You expected last snow? We were supposed to get snow here, I think, last night as well, but we never got it. What we got is cold, cold ass weather. Like I said, it got in the upper 30s today, but that didn't make a damn bit of difference because that wind was blowing so hard. It was 10 degrees all fucking day today. I would have lasted out there maybe 5 minutes and that's it. And that's with gloves on. We got about 5 people that are actually in the chat. That means 5 of you guys are lurking out there. And you're welcome as well. And that's what you're doing. You're lurking. You're not doing anything else but lurking. So one time I wish Jerry or somebody like Jerry was still out there. But I don't even know if he's still alive. I pray to God he is. I hope he's doing well. I still like to meet him and shake his hand, give him a big old bear hug. So yeah. Uh, so yeah, I will be doing this again tomorrow. Because nothing's coming in right now and we need it so bad. So again, I have no choice. I have to keep trying. That's all I can do is just keep trying until a miracle comes in. Just need a fucking small miracle. Actually, I need two miracles. One to raise this money, and two, have that transmission go together. Because like I said, if we could get that transmission, it's less than 48 hours or 24 hours, we can have that car back together and make it our own damn money. I got my phone right here. Who wants to make this phone go off on live? Who can make this phone go off on live with the donation? I'll hold it right here if somebody wants to help out. See your donation pop up on the phone. Anybody? You know what? I think I got a better idea. I got a better idea. Here's what I'm going to do. Figure out some way. Hold on, guys. I'm working on something here. Give me a second. Okay, folks. The other screen is my phone. If my phone goes off, you guys are going to see it. So if anybody can help me out, get this out of the way. It will light up, and you'll see it say a donation has been made. So who can help me out, make this, how can you light this thing up? Can you guys light this up? And no, my phone isn't cracked. It's the screen protector that's cracked. You can light that phone up with a donation. So who's going to light it up? I'm trying to get this to zoom in, but I can't see it. Thank you, Paranormal Gaming. Okay, that screen is my phone. And if a donation comes in, it will light up and you guys will see it. So who wants to light that up? Who wants to make this happen? Who wants to watch their donation arrive on my phone? Anybody? Somebody? Who's going to be the first? Who's going to be the first angel to help us out? There it is. That's what I'm watching. I'm watching for miracles to come in. Who's going to drop the first miracle? Who can drop a miracle? $5, $10, $20, anything will help. Now I am kind of anxious to see if anybody will donate because I want to know what it looks like. I mean, yeah, I know what it looks like, but I want to see what it looks like on the live screen. I'll probably jump if it lights up. Donations lights the phone up, folks, and you will see it. You'll see your donations light this phone up. Will you be the first to help us out? There we go. Now let's see if somebody can light up the phone. Watch the donations. Light up your phone. Light up my phone. And that's where it'll show up. Anybody want to try it? All right, folks. $100 is the goal. I got the second cam up. It's on my phone. As soon as a donation comes in, your donations, if you donate, it will light up the phone and you will see it for yourself. All my pay links are up there. They do work. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, $5, $10, $20, anything. Make this old man jump. I just love somebody just to test it out, see how it looks. All right. Got a new post up with the phone. See, at this point, I'm doing anything and everything I can to try to get that $100. Anybody got any other suggestions to try to raise money? Because I'm out. I'm literally out of ideas. $100 really shouldn't be this hard to raise on any circumstances. Where, oh, where are the people tonight? I'm searching it over and thought I found something. They went somewhere else and they were gone. Who's going to be the first to light that phone up? Looking for generous people. Generous, caring people. $1, $5, $10, $20. Anything will help get us closer to the goal. Donate, loan, anything. If it is a loan, make sure one, make sure you put it in the messages, and two, understand it's going to be about a month before we could pay your $100 back. But we'll take anything. Donations, loans. Anything will help, folks. Anything will help. God, I want to see this phone light up. And I need to get a new spring screen protector. But it works just fine, so I don't worry about it. Had the phone for almost 5 years. It's got 256 megabytes of memory on there, so, and it hasn't even used half the stuff. Hell, not even a third of the memory in there. It's a good phone. It's a really, really good phone. I got it actually because of another subscriber years ago who actually had the 11, and the quality of night live streaming was so good, so clear, that I swore up and down if when I was going to get a new phone, this exact phone I would get, and I did. So this thing takes really good night recordings. Well, I'm just sweating my butt off. It is hot in this room. I want to give this about maybe 15 more minutes, and then I want to shut it down for the night. and then get right back on it tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be too cold to work on the car, so I guess I'll be doing this all day tomorrow. Like I said, we really, really, really need this $100, folks. It's not a joke. It's not a scam. It's not greed or anything like that. It's just, like I said multiple times, if you haven't been following us for the last 3 months, our car has broke down. We haven't got it fixed yet. We're having issues with the transmission. Trying to get back in place. It just won't go back in place. After numerous attempts, we still haven't gotten it. And a car is our financial money maker. That's how we survive. That's how we make our money is with the car. And until we get the car running, we absolutely rely on donations and help from people, friends, family, strangers to, to keep us afloat until we get the car running. We don't like doing this. We don't like asking for help. But when you're out of options and tried everything, I mean everything, loans, shark loans, surveys, games, asking people personally, and nothing's really coming out, we have no choice. I have no choice but to be doing this live stream, this fundraising live streams. I don't like doing it. I've said that multiple times, and I absolutely do mean it because it's time consuming. It's stressful, especially when you don't go any donations. I've been on here for 2 hours, and not a single cent has come in. But I can't give up hope. I have to keep hope. I have to keep faith that somebody somewhere out there can help us out. Like I said, even 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks, it doesn't matter. Anything will help this family out. We're just about there. Like I said, as soon as we figure out how to get that transmission back together, it's only going to be like maybe 24 hours and we can have the car completely put back together and then be making our own money. But until then, we're out. We've done stretched our donation funds to the absolute limit. I'm down to less than $1 on any of my accounts now. Same with Colleen. You know, we're just out of funds. And we're not done yet. So we need to come up with at least $100 to get us by the next 3-4 days. So if you can help us out, please, please do. You know, just because my live stream ends doesn't mean my links are done. They're in my bio. You can find them. I got my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. They're all there. Just go to my bio. And if you guys don't know how to get there, just click on the more on my homepage. And it will open that up so you can see how to donate. Okay, folks. I'm tired. I don't know what else to do. I will light this up and I will have my phone set up so you guys can see if donations come in. You can see for yourself that I'm not joking around. Until then, I want you all to stay safe, stay blessed, and definitely keep between the lines. This old man's going to get out of here and try to cool off. It's like really hot in this house.